Dong asking the team who will play. This team just reflect on the match. And again, confirmation.
Ma Lin 和王励勤配黄琴马雷登场，有请二位。
And they're the crowd, they're enjoying it, and there's smiles and laughs now because the world team of Ovtcharov and Timo Boll, two Germans of course, they'll know each other very well. There they are on stage and they're having a little laugh and joke because this is a different format. They've just chosen Ma Lin and Wang Liqin.
I just want to know why you guys would like to choose this pair, Ma and Wang. These are two veteran players from the Chinese team. Dimitri.
Actually, it was a difficult choice because we had to choose between 3 world champions in doubles, but finally we decided for the right combination because we think maybe we will have a slight better chance.
他说真的很难选择，因为中国队实在是人才济济啊，尤其是许昕左撇子选手，跟任何配都是左对右，左的一左一右，非常好。选了半天，斟酌了半天，最后还是选择王励勤和马林这对搭档。那么我们来听听我们的上海的这位这个乒乓 ace 王啊，王励勤对这个其实跟马林刚才讲了，配合多年，对这样的选择又配上德国的这对金童组合，有什么看法？有什么展望？
应该说，他们那队是在国际的比赛上一直取得非常好的成绩。但是我跟马林也是虽然说在大赛当中没配过，但是在国际比赛也是配过。今天关键还是看场上的这种发挥吧。
Wang Liqin seems to be very confident. He says that even though on bigger occasions probably Ma and Wang didn't really pair up, however they did really pair with each other as a team to compete on some other smaller occasions. So they are confident. Let's just see how it unfolds. 好，准备好了没有？请跟随我们的2位裁判进场。All right, would you be so kind to follow our 2 Empire Sprayer to get into the court?
Great stuff once again from our MC there, Dong Wang. Great job, keeping the crowd up to date on what's happening. And just to explain again, the format here, different on a couple of levels. 1, no coaches. 2, the interaction from Dong Wang with the players, fantastic. And 3, the world team players able to nominate who's going to represent them. And then they choose which Chinese players they want to play against. On this occasion, Dmitry Ovtcharov of Germany explaining that it was a difficult choice. Each of the 3 Chinese players have won world titles in doubles. Xu Xin, of course, the player then that's left out in the doubles match. And so a difficult task for the world team on that sort of level with the skills and abilities of these 3 Chinese players. But they decided to choose Ma Lin and Wang Liqin based on the fact that they're both right-handed players. So they've decided that obviously Xu Xin's left-handed, and in my view as well, I think that sometimes a left-handed, right-handed combination is stronger in doubles because both players can enter the table with their strong forehand sides. That's normally the way. Of course, it's not always the case. But Dmitry Ovtcharov, there he is. He's just getting ready. And he just let us know from the stage that that was the reason why they chose Ma Lin and Wang Liqin. 2 right-handers. They will hope to create a chance for themselves. Of course, Timo Boll, just stepping over the barrier there, and Dmitry Ovtcharov are a left and right-handed combination, so we'll see that in action, and we'll see whether that stacks up, that they have a little advantage or not. Timo Boll, of course, left-handed. A star here in China, Timo Boll, obviously been on the scene many years, and he was voted most attractive sports person in China in years gone by. Very popular player, in fact popular around the world, as all of these players are. And it's great to see them taking part in a challenge match such as this to push the sport in a slightly different direction in terms of entertainment, engagement, and fun for the spectators, both through the powers of TV and the internet, and also here in the Minhang Gymnasium here in Shanghai. So confirmation on screen: Ma Lin, Wang Liqin in red, China, and Timo Boll and Dmitry Ovtcharov wearing yellow the world team colours here. Both happen to be from Germany. Their third player, of course, Denmark's Michael Maes, who doesn't take part in the doubles. But we will see what will happen in the singles. So after we have this match, this afternoon we have one singles match from each of the men's and the women's, and the action will be concluded, the winners decided, and the checks distributed tomorrow afternoon here in Shanghai. If you can be with us all weekend, as we just watched Ma Lin, Wang Liqin warming up, formidable players. Liqin has won 25 times on the World Tour. Ma Lin, of course, the Olympic singles champion in Beijing 2008. Timo Boll, left-handed. Ovtcharov, a little bit taller, right-handed. Formidable players on the world circuit. Not ranked as highly as Wang Liqin and Ma Lin collectively. Timo Boll up there near the top. Currently number 5 in the world. Ovtcharov number 11. That's in the singles game. Ma Lin's at number 6. Wang Liqin at number 9. So players have their 2-minute warm-up just to loosen up. They've been in this gymnasium warming up training over the last day or two, so they're used to the conditions, the temperature, the bounce of the ball. Now we see the first match ready to rumble here in the gymnasium. Volkswagen 2012 China versus the World Team Challenge match then in the men's, about to get underway. It's the doubles match. And it looks like Wang Liqin
Begin playing the first
from
game.
Shanghai
Wang Liqin,
himself
serve level.
will get us underway with serve. The pen-holded Ma Lin.
Net. One love.
Six off that time though. Close. Don't think it hit though. Bit of a dispute as to whether it touched or not. Doesn't look like either pair are convinced whether it touched or not. So far in points, the point has gone to Boll and Ovtcharov. Whether that'll be reversed or not, we'll see. Still unresolved, so it was a service that came across and the receive looked to be close to the table, and they're just disputing whether it actually clipped or not and who should have won the point. Early stages of the match, doesn't really matter either way, I guess. And so Timo Boll does a foul serve. He serves into the left-hand side of the court there, and Xu Xin just showing his appreciation, as do the crowd, once again with their blue crackery, plasticky clacker things, which is great. The things that are making the noise and adding the atmosphere here. And so we're all square at 2 points all. So there's Michael Maes from Denmark, third player for the world men's team. Of course, the Chinese player player not playing in the double, Xu Xin. So, bit of an advantage early on, 4-2, and with serve now. Ovtcharov and Boll. A little bit lucky there too. So mistakes by both Wang Liqin and Ma Lin here. Give Boll and Ovtcharov 7-2 lead. Of course, unlike the women's doubles match where Samara and Feng Tianwei wouldn't have played that often together, of course, with Boll and Ovtcharov, both from Germany, they will of course have played together. So you would expect to be a little bit more fluent in terms of their understanding and movement around the table of what each player is going to do and which shots they will select to play. And that's a wonderful early counter topspin. Timo Boll at his best there. So 9-3 for the German pairing here, representing the world team. Forehand topspin from Wang Liqin, just clipping the edge. Great rally. I thought that Ma Lin had done the sneaky shot cross court, and in actual fact Ovtcharov, he stepped across, played a beautiful little backhand block. The ball's fizzing all over the place here, and the players are enjoying themselves. And we just watch how Wang Liqin just gives it a little kick. Oh, it just seems to clip the edge of the table as well slightly. Watch the ball spinning there in the replay. Timo Boll hold of it. Wang Liqin. Save a match. Sorry, first game point. First game point. Wang Liqin with the serve. Not enough from Wang Liqin and Ma Lin in game one. First game, credit to Timo Boll and Dmitry Ovtcharov for not allowing the two Chinese players to really flow, but we'll see what happens now in game two. Beautiful flick from Ma Lin in the forehand cross court. And a fantastic backhand parallel from Wang Liqin. Wang Liqin at his best. That's what he does best. Beautiful play. Great spin from Ma Lin to create the opportunity, and a very, very strong forehand topspin from Wang Liqin. He's called the magician on the world tour. Such is his fling and ability to change the spin and change the direction. Beautiful to watch. Ma Lin in full flow. So Wang Liqin serving at 3-0 here in game two. Once again, it's the Ma Lin forehand that proves the difference there. So difficult to tell which way he's going to go with his pen hold forehand there. Can break the wrist at any moment to go to the left or go to the right.
1-4.
Unorthodox serving style, of course. Ovtcharov both in singles and doubles. Almost just looks as if he's just chipping it in. Of course, the secret is to generate spin, disguise the spin. course, serve in such a way that your opponents can't attack or play winning shots, and so far these serves of the ovtcharovs have been effective. But it's Ma Lin now serving. Wang Liqin flicking. And it's 6-1 now in game 2 for the Chinese team. There's the bad flick from Timo Boll against the Ma Lin serve. But Wang Liqin took the ball so early, played aggressively. Just a little bit of fortune for ovtcharov. They were just clipping the net, and not even the magician could get to that one. As the world team going on the offensive, using their ovtcharov to play a slow topspin ball. I think Ma Lin was back a little bit further from the table, expected it to come a little bit quicker. Good play from ovtcharov. But it's Wang Liqin with the serve. Changes it this time, goes for the fast long one. Ovtcharov's look, should have topspin it, his body language says. He should have played his forehand topspin, but it drifted long. Ovtcharov was trying to play the backhand flick, very effective. Normally, flicks it off. And it's a 6-point advantage now for Ma Lin team. Serve again from ovtcharov. This time Ma Lin over the table. It's very hard. How close he stands. This time he goes for the reverse backhand flick. It moved that quickly, but it looked like Timo Boll took it early on the forehand. Ma Lin now serving 10-4.
10-5.
Wang Liqin forehand. It's game 2 to China. And so it's 1 game all here in this first match within the men's challenge match. Mission on screen. Ovtcharov the ball. First game, 6. Then advice given to the players. Again, probably like the coaches, it adds a little bit of spice to this event for the spectators and for all those interested in world table tennis. Clearly the Chinese players know each other very, very well. They've trained together for years. They've travelled the world together. They've won medals together, and those medals, in the instances of these players, the players that aren't here, of course, the Janjitas, the Maldoms, are generally gold medals. But equally the world team players, and in this case 3 European players, 2 from Germany in the doubles here, and Michael May is from Denmark. They'll know each other exceptionally well. They have trained together, competed against one another through junior ranks and now senior ranks.
China serve level.
So they're able to form a good partnership and team for this fantastic event here in Shanghai. Oh, wonderful table tennis early, topspin to topspin. Ball fizzing over the table, travelling at times over 100 miles an hour. Sometimes only gives you a split second to react. That's where the training comes in. The reactions. Play. Wang Liqin uncharacteristically misses the backhand topspin. Receive from Wang Liqin. This time from Ma Lin. Once again, a little bit there. There's trapping Elizabeth Zamora. She did it in the women's doubles earlier. Left-handed, breaking the wrist on the receive, and Timo Boll doing exactly the same there. Totally disguised, not even the speed. And the magician Ma Lin could do anything about it. There's a little bit high. Good footwork there from Dmitry Ovtcharov to get in over the table, accelerate through the ball. And here in game 3, it's advantage world team. To see where he's going to go, he swings and accelerates that arm through his forehand, and went straight down the line, parallel, clear winner. Steps in there on the backhand, accelerates through very aggressively on the receive. That's what he does this time. Will he stay and receive on the forehand, or will he go around on the backhand? Great service from Ma Lin. A little bit more side spin there. A little bit more to think about. Just puts it off to the side a little bit. It's Dmitry to serve. Timeout. We're leading 5-1. 6-2. Now find themselves at 6-5, so Boll and Ovtcharov just decide to take their 60-second timeout, just to break the momentum perhaps of Wang Liqin and Ma Lin. Make sure that they sustain their advantage. Crucial moments, of course. Game 3, 1 game all. Serve left of the 2 when they come back to the table, Boll and Ovtcharov, so they'll want to take advantage of that, give themselves a 2-point advantage as we move into the business end of the game. So let's see if the timeout call has benefited the German pair.
So
it's Ovtcharov with his second serve. Oh, was it? Great receive from Wang Liqin. Ma Lin doing the splits there. He's still a very fit man. He's not a youngster anymore, however. You know what it's like when your years start to move on. Muscles aren't what they used to be, but Ma Lin, he's still as fit as a fiddle. Oh, and as the ball zips round the net, left and right. Boll and Ovtcharov, who took advantage of a net cord, and now give themselves 3 points lead here at 8-5. Wang Liqin serving.
Net. 5-8.
That was a let. Wang Liqin cut the ball in half, generated lots of backspin on the ball. Great angle there on the camera.
8-6.
Ovtcharov just went for all-out play there, all or nothing. One way to go about it sometimes when you do lead 8-5, maybe that's the time to do it. What these top players are also fantastically good at is playing the percentages at the tight moments in matches. They play the solid shots and the shots that are less likely to put themselves under pressure, or that they're less likely to miss, giving themselves the best opportunity possible to win the points. It was the Wang Liqin forehand that won that last one. It's 8-7. acceleration by Timo Boll there on the backhand counter topspin. Difficult shot to execute. His timing, his feeling. Superb, on the money on that one at a crucial moment too. So Ma Lin serving at 7-9. The magician. Fantastic cushioning on the block. Ovtcharov was out of position. Ma Lin just played it diagonal. Beautiful play. So 8-9. This time it's Wang Liqin who's on the backhand corner. Great service from Ma Lin. Looked a little bit like float. Not that I could see it from the commentary box, but the way in which it was popped up by Dmitry Ovtcharov would suggest that he thought it was backspin, but was in fact no spin, float. Which allowed Wang Liqin to come in. Fantastic winner. A crucial moment. So, all evens, 1 game apiece, 9 points apiece. Advantage world team with the serve. Makes the difference. Wang Liqin forced into the error, flicks it into the net. With his racket, and he should have accelerated, he should have opened up, should have been aggressive, he shouldn't have pushed it back again, allowed Ma Lin to be proactive and exert pressure and win the point. So it's now 10-all. Alternative serving now until one of the doubles pairings wins by 2 clear points. From Wang Liqin, Ma Lin. But a great tactic, nice short serve from Wang Liqin. And when it's pushed short, Ma Lin who comes in with that very subtle, very relaxed wrist flicks. Fantastic play from Ma Lin. Incredible. So we just said play again. So Wang Liqin plays it. Timo Boll as well to get it back. And Ma Lin seems to have half his body going one way, half his body going the other, but somehow still times it to perfection and secures game 3, 12 points to 10 for himself and Wang Liqin to take a 2-1 lead. As we hear a song made famous by the French World Cup football team, winning it back in the 90s. And the crowd are getting into it here. Superb atmosphere. They enjoyed that 12-10 victory in game 3 there. There they are. Some of them are on their feet. A lot of them are clacking their plastic thingies together. I don't know what the technical name is for those, but they're certainly making lots of noise here in the gymnasium.
First game. Other team serve. Level.
Maybe we'll call them clappers or something like that. Seems to be the right kind of name to call it here. And the noise it's generating is great. And great for spectators, great for the players as well to play in an arena that has great atmosphere. Spurs you on, keeps you motivated. Not that you have to get motivated when you're playing at this level, but it's always nice as a professional athlete to play in an energized, entertained and engaged arena with a crowd who are here enjoying themselves. So game 4 on the way. so well to get his body out of the way for his topspin, and Wang Liqin almost did the same. Players, fantastic footwork, hours of multi-ball training in the practice hall. This is something, of course, that all players undertake as part of their training regime, their training plans these days. So Wang Liqin serving at 2-4 in game 4.
Net. 2-4.
The world team of Timo Boll and Dmitry Ovtcharov need this game to stay in this doubles match.
5.
They're off to a solid enough start to do so. Change of speed and spin on the ball, crucial variations at this level of the game make all the difference. Players play the same type of ball all the time within a rally. It's easy for your opponents, but in that rally, different speed and spins, fantastic display. Dominating there, taking the ball off the bounce. Wonderful table tennis. Of course, from Shanghai, so he want to perform to the best of his ability in front of his home crowd. Certainly doing so in those last couple of points, right over the table, aggressive flicks. Suddenly the score pegged back now at 6-all. So crucial 2 serves coming up now from Timo Boll. First one's a good one. Wang Liqin just laughing there. He knows he missed it, misread it, flicked it wide. Maybe also just apologising to Ma Lin. So good flick from ovtcharov. And both doubles pairings winning a lot of points up close to the table. Flicks are certainly the shot of the day. Stall from Wang Liqin with the noise of the crowd, the enthusiasm shining through. It's a good receive from ovtcharov, and suddenly from 6-all, the world team here find themselves in with a shout of winning the 4th game. It's 6-9. Missed that one though, ovtcharov. Again, seems to be a tactic of his to go round and receive on the backhand side, something that I used to do as well. Very strong on the backhand is ovtcharov, and his ability to flick through things. Fantastic. And that's his service at 9-7. loose serve from ovtcharov. Ma Lin is the first or the best in the world at picking those off. Stands very close to the table on his receive, has the racket over the table, and if the serve drifts, very quick. Ma Lin generating the movement and therefore the stroke and the spin to be aggressive on the receive. And with his pen hold grip, really loose in the wrist, generates a lot of spin. And that's a great shot to bring himself and Wang Liqin back to 9-all. And with the serve, is the advantage swinging here? Acknowledgement from Ma Lin. It was perhaps a loose serve, but he still won the point. Timo Boll missed the receive. And he wasn't really solid on it. And it was a bit loose, and Wang Liqin accelerates to secure the point. And the game 11 points to 9. And so China win the men's doubles match 3 games to 1. Again, like the women's doubles, the world team there did have chances. It didn't go to the 5th and decisive game in the men's as it did in the women's. But again, another example of strength of character from the Chinese team. As we just see the replay of a couple of points. It's Ma Lin that's being interviewed by Dong Wang in the field of play. A great thing to do at this event, just to allow the crowd a little bit of an insight into how these players react, what they think after the match, what they did, why they won it.
It was a closely contested match, but from the very beginning, the opponents utilized their backhand press. That was that weak point, and also the predictions from the other side was pretty good. So they made some adjustment, of course, throughout the rest of the match. Thereby, they pulled away with this victory.
So confirmation there, 3-1. Ma Lin saying that he just felt the variation in their play was the secret to success, and now Dong asks Wang Liqin. His point of view is?
Wang Liqin saying that they did make some calculations. Perhaps Xu Xing would not be chosen for the doubles for the 2 lefties instead of 1 lefty, 1 right-hand players there. So that's why they tapped out, and the preparation made a difference. Thank you very much. 好，我们祝贺中国队，现在也是在比赛中旗开得胜，拿下了第1分，在男子双打的比赛中是以3-1战胜了世界联队。好，世界明星队现在是男女队都是暂时呢是以0-1落后。接下来又到了女子单打的比赛的时刻啊！待会儿我们请这个女子单打选手在经过这的时候，请在我们这个打的球拍上面是签上你的大名啊。Those who will be chosen or who will be the first one to play. Kim, are you going to be there? Are you going to be the one? Okay. 世界组是。